Oh hi yo guys, I must say I am excited to be back with more NEKO Volume 1 by NEKO Work as developer and Sekai Project as the publisher, but just like yesterday we took a walk through the park in the evening. I've already recorded this, as in I semi-recorded this, however the food stand was nowhere to be found. However, I've recorded this previously kind of for the demo. I didn't actually do anything with it because I didn't really record it well. I pretty much had given up at that point and just wanted to see what was through it. It just so happened that no one was home on the day I decided to take the two catgirls home as well. If you don't know what's happening, you should probably watch my previous episodes. I had also happened to leave the house key behind, so I couldn't let them in, I guess. So to make good use of time, I went to do some shopping before Shigeru came home. Ooh, I'm trying to keep the thing going. That isn't like that. Chocolate, if you're tired, why don't you rest a bit? Jeez, what was my plan? Oh yeah, I've already recorded this once today. And as I was saving the audio, Audacity had the audacity to just... There's no need for you to apologize. Audacity had the... Audacity to just crash. So then I had to re-record this, which is what is happening at this very moment. So, well, this happens to be a bench over there, so why don't we benchmark this thing? I mean, sit down. So I'm kinda... thanks for something for everyone, okay? Click on her face. Oh, also, while recording it last time, NEKO power crashed. So hopefully that won't happen again. Oh, she's sad. But I'll be sad too if it crashes again. All I could hear through the empty park were the quiet sounds of nature. I suddenly sat down, listening, disheartened at chocolate. The gentle setting sun, time passed by slowly. And now we have the incredibly emotional section of the first chapter? Or just the demo, I'm not sure. Her voice was so quiet that I wasn't quite sure if I heard her or not. Even so, she answered clearly. Without saying a word, I responded by gently rubbing Chocolate's head. Man, I wish girls would call me sometime. Yeah. I wish girls would visit me sometime. What? Her voice trembled as she frantically wiped away her tears. She stifled her sobbing and her voice became strained. She looked pained as she did her best to hold back her emotions, biting her lip. I held back my irresponsible words that were on the brink of coming out with all my strength. Yeah, of course I'll think of you every day, Chocolate. So this is the emotional climax, of course, of the first section. It is very cute, it's very emotional, but this is the third time, and kind of upset to have to do this again. I was so frustrated myself for saying nothing. I was empty. I was so frustrated that this thing punched me hard. Calling out for consolances that could not be put into words, such as the gently head rubbing. I don't really think I'm all that kind. I also don't really know if you want me talking a lot or not talking, or just letting them talk, or just talking when the cashier was supposed to talk. Before, Chocolate closed her eyes and smiled. She was... I'll let her talk, please. Oh, of course I remember that. It was a cold day half a year ago. Chocolate and Manila were held together crying by the side of the road. They were still so young they couldn't even speak. It was that day that I embraced their small cold bodies and took them home with me. There's no way I could simply forget that important day when our family grew. In the beginning, you two really couldn't get used to things at home. So this brings out the interesting thing of, like, there's just catgirls all over the place, like cats. Two wouldn't eat at all, which really would Shigeru. I started to hear a tiny bit of laughter in her voice as we reminisced of the past. Oh, I definitely do remember that. That fever. Oh. It was a few days after we brought chocolate and vanilla home. At that point, they'd only occasionally drink some water. And as always, they didn't really touch their food. A combination of malnourishment and cold weather had really begun to weaken their bodies. They both developed high fevers and were in pain.
あの時は夜中で誰にも気づいてもらえなくて、とにかく苦しくて、辛くて、寂しくて、声も出せなくて、手も足も全然動かなくて。
Let's make a horrible joke there.
誰か助けてって思いながら、
Probably
ただ
inappropriate.
泣いてたんです。
Don't want, like, pitchforks coming after me. It was pretty bad. It was alright. I'm with you too, so don't
ご
worry.
主人様が大きくてあったかい手で、ずっとそばで、大丈夫、大丈夫って言い続けてくれて、ショコラとバニラのこと、撫で続けてくれてました。
Oh,
朝になって、病
stroke
院に
it.
行くまで、ずっとそばにいてくれて、不安で心細かったのが、全部嘘だったみたいに。あの時も同じこと言ってました。俺は別に優しくなんかないって。でもショコラたちは、ご主人様が助けてくれなかったら、ここにいなかったです。あの時、ご主人様がそばにいてくれなかったら、誰も信じられないままでした。ご主人様のおかげで、ご飯も食べれるようになりました。しぐれちゃんと、
Put on some weight.
みんなとも仲良くなりました。
You know. Whatever.
だからあの
It's all about
時
the
から
base, it's all about the weight.
ショコラのご主人様はご主人様になったんです。ショコラはそれからずっと優しいご主人様のことが大好きなんですよ。
I also commented last time I did the recording that I really do like this kind of really solemn music.
だからショコラは
It's
ご主
very,
人様がいなく
very
なっちゃう。
feels like emotional visual novel music to
で
me.
も立ってもいられなくて、
But whatever.
どうしても一緒に来た
C'est la vie.
しぐれちゃんにお願いをしたんです。
She's able to finish. So smiles and only. I don't want to go with this again. But there's undeniable sadness and emptiness mixed in with them. Chocolate! I was the one who was saying all this too. Even so, the only thing I could say back was her own name.
お金のこととか難しいことはやっぱり猫にはわからないです。
Oh, Nekos. Oh, I think I mentioned this last
でも
time.
やっぱり
It appears they changed a lot of the NEKO into like catgirls or more cat-related things because maybe they felt like
なんとなくわかります。
it made more sense. Well, it does make more
本
sense
当に
because
なんとなくですけど、
we English, we ain't Japaneses.
お掃除でもお洗濯でもお料理でもショコラがお手伝いできるこ
Man,
と
I
は
wish my
何でも
cat
しま
could
す
do
から。
any of those things. Kinda cooks if you count bringing in a dead mouse,
絶
but
対にちゃんとできるようになりますから。
not to my palate. Nah.
だからもう一度だけショコラはご主人様と一緒にいたいんです。
Chocolate voiced her feelings clearly once again, and barely kept her tears from overflowing. Count Chocula, if you could be with me. I was engulfed by my inner thoughts which were ready to overflow. She yearned for me so earnestly, for her so innocently to believe in me. There should be no reason for me to be against it. That day, Chocolate and Vanilla became an important part of my family. As long as they were with me, the days would be bright and enjoyable. I was simply selfish for leaving home like that. I didn't want to get my dear family wrapped up in this selfishness, or have them experience any unnecessary hardships because of me. You two are born to be, after all.
私たちは猫だから自分に素直なだけ。
My inner conflict was disrupted by Vanilla. Vanilla had returned at some point, and she looked straight at me as she sat at Chocolate's side.
私なら楽しいことならショコラと一緒がいい。
As long as it's fun, we can imagine that.
ショコラと一緒に
Oh,
い
it's
た
gonna
い
be
と
something
思う。
odd. And some ships.
一緒にいれないことの方が寂しくて辛いから。本当に好きなら迷惑かけたって一緒にいたい。私たちが幸せかどうかなんていくらご主人でも
Technically, catgirls do seem to be these sentient humanoids, so yeah. It's interesting to ponder about what, like, you know, the extent of their rights as humanoids and sentient beings is. It was effort. It was ass if her gentle, warm, and soft smile had become the setting sun. These uncharacteristic words from Vanilla deeply penetrated and seeped into my heart. Having a harder time speaking this, which is ironic since I've already done this before. I think it would be easier, but no, it's harder because I'm paying less attention. Because I've already paid attention to this 2 other times. And I'm not really one for repetitiveness in visual novels. It's not even famous hesitation. There's such honesty and absolute straightforward words. Who am I to dictate Chocolate and Vanilla's happiness? Only those words continue to strongly resonate in my mind, which was otherwise empty. Damn, this is one cute feeling. She was on the verge of tears. Chocolate's face lit up. There was nothing but absolute, pure, genuine words from her. Humans are at a loss for words when it comes to catgirls, huh? I'm at a loss of words when it comes to regular girls, so hey, I can relate. Saying no to their words was not something I could bring myself to do. It won't be like it was back at home, okay? You can't just leave here however you like. Got it? I don't know if I mentioned that he set up a bakery and have to live in the top loft. I can't remember if I mentioned that because, goddamn, I've done this a few times now. Not a few times, only once. With actual decent commentary. So, well, decent commentary is of course an objective term. Many people might be like, oh, this dream moment seemed to be blown away by a dazzling smile. Despite this talk about family, perhaps I was the one that really didn't believe in it. Thinking about all this from the perspective. It's very simple, although I thought it was still so immature. Perhaps catgirls were more human than humans when it came to honesty. From here on out, we need to do our best, all together now. Is that all you can? I leveling up the heads, disheveling. I made the exact same goddamn mistake before. It's just heveling this hair. I think of disleveling as in making it unlevel. This is not flat. Alright, why don't we head back to the shopping district then? We have to go buy that shampoo you guys like, don't we? Guess what? If you haven't watched the previous videos I played the demo, you don't get that reference. Well, that reference, but since it's kinda not as referentially important. Well, today is celebration, so why not? This is the beginning of a bright and new life, and together with a happy and high-spirited Chocolate and Vanilla, we took the best steps forward. Had you made no vanilla? I would love to see Catgirl boxing game. Okay, I believe this is the opening, technically, movie, and oh god, it's crashing. Switch it off. Okay, hopefully you'll still be able to see the actual video. It's going to be at reduced res due to the fact that I'm now recording my whole monitor instead of it, so I can't get the details as well. But I better switch over quickly. You're still going to see a bit of but c'est la vie, pourquoi? And I should probably end with an intro to this intro, an ending to an opening. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, favorite, whatever, if you want to see more or if you just enjoy. As always, you should probably know by now if you spend enough time on YouTube that these really help your YouTube content creators produce content but it can help, you know, give them more exposure and stuff like that. I don't really think you guys want to listen to me talk about what little I know about YouTube and how it works by now, but anyway, yes. Also, there's comment section. You can leave comments there for your thoughts and feelings. Heck, they should be about the video, but they technically don't have to be. And as always, I must say thanks for watching, and until next time, be it NEKO or something else. Ooh.